Good morning friends, welcome back to my channel Coding Environment. This is the video number 3 of the linked list series. In this video, I am going to explain how we can reverse a linked list recursively. So there are two ways to reverse a linked list. One is the recursively and the other way is iteratively. Now, in this video, I'm going to cover how we can reverse the given linked list recursively. So let me first explain it with a diagram. So you can assume that you have been given one linked list whose value is 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. So if we give the pictorial representation of that linked list, the next node of the first node will be pointing to the second node. Similarly, the next node of the second node will be pointing to the third node, and so on. And the last node of the linked list will be pointing to the null. Now, if I have to reverse this linked list, what I have to do is we have to move this head from node 1000 to the node 5000. So the head will be pointing to the node having address 5000 and the value 50. So what we have to do is we have to point the next node of this last node, which is now is the head node, to the second last node. So we have to point this next node to this node, and similarly the next node of this node will be pointing to the previous node, which is 30. So if we reach at the last, the next node of this particular node having address 1000 should point to null. So if we represent this in a similar fashion, what we can say is the node 50 will be your first node, node 40 will be your second node, node 30 will be your third node, node 20 will be your fourth node, and node 10 will be your last node, and this should point to null. So let's see how we can reverse this given linked list recursively. So this is the simple program which can be used to reverse a given linked list. For simplicity, I have taken the linked list having only 3 nodes. Now, the first node is having value 10, the second node is having value 20, and the third node is having value 30. Now this is a simple program. Now let's see how this program works. So when you call this method, we have to pass the head node of the linked list. So the head node is nothing but 1000. Now when we pass this head to this method first time, this node will be basically passed. So in this case, the head is pointing to this 1000 node, right? So your head will not be equal to null, and your head.next will also not be equal to null. So it will go to this line, and then it will again call the same method by passing the head.next. So if I see it like this, it is calling the same method recursively, but in this it will pass the head.next, right? So in this method, basically you are going to pass this node. And again, if you check this condition that head is equal to null or head.next is equal to null, this is again not true. So it will again try to call the same method reverse recursively by passing the head.next. Again, if you are going to call this method here in this node, you are going to pass this node. Now here basically you are passing the node 3000. Now in this case, your head is not equal to null, but your head.next is equal to null, which means you have reached to the last node of the linked list. In this case, you have to return the head. This will be your new head of the reversed linked list. So when you return this head, basically you are returning this node, right? And this node will get stored in this temp node. So this is the temp node which is going to store the value. So basically your temp node is now pointing to this head node. So your temp node is nothing but, so your temp node is now pointing to this 3000. So in this case, what was your head node? The head node was nothing but your 2000, right? So in this case, if you see, your head node is nothing but this node, and your temp node is nothing but your last node of the linked list. Now what we have to do, we have to point this next node somehow to this node, right? How we can reach here? So we have this node in our head variable, right? So what we can do is like we can say head.next, which will now point to this 3000 dot next will point to this variable, right? So your head.next is basically representing this value, and then if you assign this as a head, which means this next is now pointing to this node, right? Because this is basically your head right now, and because you have to make the last node pointing to null, you have to say that head.next is equal to null, and then at the last you have to return temp node, which is nothing but the last node, which is having the value of 3, value of 30, right? Now what will happen? So once the call trace come from here, again it will go back here, and this is the line which gets executed, right? So now the temp node is nothing again but the 30, right? So this is going into your temp node, which will act as a head, for the reversed linked list. Now again, what we have to do, we have to point this next to this node, right? So how we can reach it? So in this case, your head is this, right? So again, head.next.next will indicate this variable, and if you assign the head to this, your head.next.next now will point to this node. And then again, your head.next you have to make null. So in this case, this will again point to null. So this is what we wanted, right? After reversing the linked list, our head node should be this, pointing to this node, and then the last node should pointing to null, and all other nodes are connected with the next node. So this we can achieve by using this code, right? So let me run this code on IntelliJ and see how it is working. So for saving the time, I've already written this code. Let me run this code in debug mode and show how this code is working. So you can, so you can see I have passed the head node where head is pointing to my, and then head.next is pointing to 20, and its next is pointing to 30. Now, when we check this condition, this is not going to result it as a true, so it will skip this if condition, and again it is going to call this reverse recursively, and then it will pass head.next into it, right? So if you see this time your head value is nothing but 20. It is pointing to 20, and again this condition will not be true, and you are going to call this recursively by passing the head.next. So in this case, your head is now pointing to 30, and your head.next is equal to null, which you can see it here, and because of this, it is going to get inside this if condition and returning head as the return node, right? Now, if you see this, like I was explaining here, now the call came. So now the call comes from this return head, right? The call comes from this return head, and now you're returning this 3000 from this stack to this method, right? Now your temp node is again pointing to, if you run this code, you see your temp node is pointing to the last node, which was 30, and your head is pointing to 20. Now what you have to make is this next should point to this 20 node. And how you can do that? If you run this head.next.next is equal to head, this will make this happen. So if you see this, now this 30 node.next is pointing to 20, and we have to make head.next is equal to null, so that the last node should be pointing to null. So if you see this, your temp node is 30, and the next node is 20, and its next node is null. And again it will return the head node from here. So again it is reaching till here. So you are basically at this point now. So from here you return 3000. Now again your head is now pointing to 1000. So now what you want is like the second node next should point to this node. So how you can do this? Again head.next.next, if you do, it will do the same thing. So now you can see this, your temp node, which was 30, its next node is 20, and now its next node is 10. But still, its next is not pointing to null. So this we can do by head.next is equal to null, and this is all. Like, see, your linked list is basically reversed. It has 10, it has 30, it has 20, and it has 10, and the last node is pointing to null. So this is a very simple method to reverse a given linked list recursively. So if I print all this value, you can see it, the reverse, after reversing the linked list, its value is 30, 20, and 10. So this is all about reversing a linked list using recursive function. If you like this video, please press the like button and write understood in the comment section. See you in the next video. Till then, have a great day and goodbye.